Hey guys, welcome back. BDCKR here, and we're back with our weekly recap of all things Injustice for the week of September 29th, 2022. Came pretty close to not being able to make this video with our internet access while on vacation, but here we are. So we'll start off with our current challenge, which is a 1 week repeat of Dawn of Justice Wonder Woman. Required characters are Aquaman, Cyborg, and Superman, who are available as Challenge Gold, Bronze, and Gold respectively at their most accessible levels, which is kind of ironic because Aquaman Challenge Gold, we hate it when a required challenge character is a challenge character, meaning that the access for this is limited for newer players. You're better off just buying through the challenge or the ladder that requires Aquaman instead of hoping to get lucky with one of the challenge packs, or even spending 300 nth metal on the Aquaman challenge pack, because there's still a decent chance you won't get it, and 300 nth metal is a lot. So talking about Dawn of Justice Wonder Woman, her passive is Sword of Athena. Wonder Woman's special attacks trigger team health gain, which provides 50% of the special attacks damage and healing. She was last available December 2nd, 2021. Her attack is 1100 and her health is 1400, which are decently high stats, but it skews towards health, which is not our preference. So going back to history a little bit, and this is probably the most interesting about her because it's not like she's one of our favorite characters or anything, but around the same time, there were two skins of Wonder Woman that were released, Dawn of Justice and Justice League. And Justice League Wonder Woman has since been renamed New 52 Wonder Woman. Both of them had a passive that helped her teammates that was triggered by her specials. Dawn of Justice would give teammates health, and New 52 Wonder Woman gives power. If you've been following us for any length of time, you'll know which one we favored, and we have a team, well, we had a team at one point that carried both of them, with New 52 Superman and both of these Wonder Women. That was our first attempt at a Justice League team, but the more we played, the more we realized that giving health is just too defensive. I mean, giving 50% of health as that was given as damage, that's not awful. It's just that it doesn't really do much to help your offensive potential. So we eventually made some other adjustments, but one of the first was just getting rid of Dawn of Justice Wonder Woman. The one thing where Dawn of Justice Wonder Woman is better is her tap basic combo. So the combo ender has 3 hits instead of the usual 1. So her light combo does more total damage than her heavy combo as long as the combo ender triggers. And she's good for any gears that have a combo ender effect. So this is a total of 123 weeks of a repeating pattern that first appeared May 2020. We have had 2 complete runs of a 43-week cycle plus 37 weeks in the third cycle. And if the pattern holds, next week will be Arkham Knight Batgirl. And just a reminder that there are still 23 challenge characters that remain missing. This week's multiplayer reward is Scarecrow's Mask, which becomes Scarecrow's Ventilator Mask. Its abilities when maxed out are reflects 40% of blocked specials damage back at opponent. On tagging, healing is negated for 5 to 10 seconds. And the evolved abilities on tagging, 100% chance to hide enemy players' character icons. It was last available February 24th, 2022. And this one is 90 weeks in a row of a consistent pattern. That's 2 complete cycles of a 31 reward sequence and 29th in the third cycle. And unlike the challenge cycle, nothing is missing from the multiplayer rewards. If the pattern holds, next week should be Arkham Origins Deadshot. So going from last week's most important piece of gear in the game, Tantu Totem, we have Scarecrow's Mask, which is probably among the worst legendary gears. The thing that we like to talk about the most is that evolved ability to hide the enemy player's character's icons. It's pretty much useless against the AI when you're fighting against another team of multiplayer, because they'll tag in randomly anyways. Reflecting block specials damage is okay as long as any reduced damage is from gear effects. Otherwise, you need to be taking some damage. And negating healing for such a short period of time, 10 seconds, it almost never has an impact on the fight. There's not enough value to make it worth a gear slot. This gear, there's just nothing there that's of enough value. In the store, we have the character bundle Battle of Themiskyra. It is $24.99 Canadian. It was last available May of this year. It comes with Ares and Dawn of Justice Wonder Woman. The gear is the Dawn of Justice gear instead of the regular Amazonian sword and shield. But that's really the only thing that's got going for it. So Ares, he's a multiplayer award that's been around a long time. He's coming around. I wouldn't be spending money on a pack, and definitely would not be spending money on a pack for a character that is this week's challenge. And we've got a second week of the Arkham Asylum Pack 1. And we've got another week of the character bundle Suicide Squad. Oh, and we've got the sneak preview pack of Arkham Knight Batgirl, which is another corroborating sort of clue that next week's challenge is going to be Arkham Knight Batgirl, as we already suspect because of the pattern that we've been following. And of some of the other repeat bundles, we've got the Survivor pack for 38 weeks now in a row. We've got the character bundle Batman Universe for 43 weeks now. We've got the Most Wanted pack for 50 weeks, so in a couple weeks it'll be a full year. And we've also got the 3 celebration packs that are all available for 300 nth metal each. They've been around for 35 weeks now for the Joker and Shazam, and 37 weeks for Aquaman. Long-term celebration. Our Survivor is the 4th World Gear set until next week, October the 5th. And Phantom Zone is back for 2 weeks. Fight 62 is still broken. And last weekend's breakthrough for gold was, as expected, Deadshot, Wonder Woman, and Static. Which means that this weekend's is probably going to be Zatanna, Flash, and Solomon Grundy. There's a link in the description to a Reddit thread from Devlin16 that goes over the complete breakthrough cycle. And that's it for the news for this week. So as far as the current glitches go, we will go into more detail every time something significant changes. But as has been true for, I guess, a couple of years now, nothing has changed. Nothing new this week. But even if nothing changes, we will still do a more detailed review once a month, the first week of every month. And most recently, that was our recap from September the 1st, 2022. And in that, in the review and in the glitch list, we go into a really detailed tutorial to explain how you do each glitch. The one thing that's worth mentioning is that the challenge reset glitch has been confirmed to be working on this week's challenge for Dawn of Justice Wonder Woman. And that's it. So the other thing I want to apologize for is because we are working with not our regular sort of studio and our regular facilities, our credits at the end are just going to be read out instead of on the screen. And I apologize to all our patrons on Patreon for that. And that would be our patrons who we're giving a big thank you to. BomboBen, Consul Peasant, and Edwoon, supporting us at the top tier Last Word. Sinemac and Mohammed Albshaiti at the Your Message Here tier. Shawn Farrell, Daniel Simonson, Aaron Maule, Michael DeVries, Brandon C., Irvin Ruiz, Eddydoo, and Hoshi 127, who are supporting us on the credited level. And Chris Wolff, Scarlet Dani, Awesomegamer 2for1, Pavu RS, Gavin Mallott, and Isfar E at the gratitude level. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Komoda.